Okay. Hey y'all. So, a lot of things are different. I just moved into my new apartment today. Literally, I've only gotten through the closet and the bathroom majority of it. Hopefully by tonight I will be done unpacking. I've just been in and out of the building this whole time, but I know I've been out for the last couple of weeks. A lot of personal stuff happened in my family. If you follow me on social media, then you know. I'm sorry, I'm wiping my nose a lot. Allergies is literally everywhere, and plus it's hot outside, cold in here, so y'all gonna get the sniffles. But I had to get that all sorted out in regards to just involuntarily being put in situations that I should not be in. That's all I'm gonna say on it. It's been sorted out. I put my foot down on a lot of times, a lot of things, so that's settled. Now, I had to air that out first just to set things aside because I didn't want to make a whole video on it. I'm going to be drinking my cookout milkshake because I've not eaten since this morning. And my food's over there. This is just basically me having dessert first. So, this is hella frozen, so I'm just going to wait on that. Oh, Lord. Let me grab a tissue. Ooh, y'all are getting this unedited. Also, I finally got a ring light, y'all. That little light you see in the distance, that's my new ring light. It finally came in before my move. I'm still waiting on my wig from Wish though, so definitely gonna keep an eye out for that. And I'm gonna probably do like a Wish haul video by the time it comes in. I had to change my address and everything. But let's get on to Real Housewives of Potomac episode 2. So episode 2 actually aired on the Bravo app and on Twitter last week. I wanted to do it then. I just didn't have the time or the Wi-Fi connection. Oh my God, y'all, this nose. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I'm just going to go person by person because it's a lot easier. And then we'll go to the main thing. Karen and Ray. So Karen has a trainer. He's getting her worked out right. And Karen wants to feel beautiful and in shape for Ray because they have been distant recently. And Karen feels like he can't even say the words "I love you" anymore. Now, she did point out their 17-year age difference. And, you know, when she married Ray, she was in her 30s. He was in his 50s. And now she's in her 50s. He's in his 70s. And I feel like they're going through, you know, a phase where a lot of older couples, they make it past that 20-year mark in their marriage. You know, the kids are all out of the house, so it's just the two of them. So I hope that they can find themselves to reconnect again. I don't think they're using this as a storyline because, you know, really, from what we've seen in the previews and through these first two episodes, Karen really feels as though this has been happening for a while and she doesn't know if they can come back from it. And I just hope they can work things out. Giselle and Monique, they decide to meet for lunch or brunch and basically, you know, settle their stuff. You know, from what we know is going to happen this season, that ain't going to last long because, you know, Giselle is a very petty and shady self and Monique is not someone who bows down to anybody. They talk about Ashley and how really she's been going for a lot. She's been posting on social media and, you know, it's that postpartum really. And they want to have like a nice, you know, dinner party to kind of get her out the house and kind of want Candace to apologize for the stuff that she said during her pregnancy and realize that they did not make her pregnancy early on, her fertility journey and her pregnancy early on as pleasant regarding the stuff towards Michael. They also talk about the Denman Diamonds party and how Charisse popped up and her and Monique ain't cool. Monique said that she made some rumors about her and her family and Monique didn't talk about it, but Giselle basically flat out said, look, Charisse started a rumor about Monique and her trainer getting a little too close. They've been seeing out everywhere and that Chris found out. I don't believe the rumor. Here's why. You are on a TV show watched by millions of people. If you're going to have an affair, you have that shit behind the scenes. Don't be out here all about flaunting it. And plus, you live in Potomac. It's a small area. People are going to talk. And I think Chris is like, even though he knows his wife didn't do it, it's still a rumor that's out there. I think it hurts the man's ego a little bit to be like, my wife might be cheating, even though he knows it's not true. He hates that the rumor's out there. So that's probably why Monique didn't want to bring it up. But then we didn't really get much of Robin, only just her son rating her outfits. These kids, they just tell it like it is. Ashley seeing a lactation specialist to help with her breastfeeding because she had an inflammation in one of her breast ducts, milk ducts. Inflammation in the milk duct. Okay, I can't remember the name. Basically, she has a lactation specialist over. She gets a call from Monique later. She's talking about the party. Then Candace and Karen are out having lunch, and they get the invite from Monique and Giselle about the party. Karen's like, oh Lord, what is Monique and Giselle doing together? And then Candace is like, I may have not been the best person to Ashley last year, but, maybe we can work stuff out. Candace, Lord, we can't. We don't know what to expect from her. She always literally has short-term memory loss, just like Eva. And then earlier we saw her with Wendy. This is kind of a little introduction to her. They met about a couple of years ago. And, they've been, friends for the political sphere. Karen, Wendy, she's a professor at Johns Hopkins. She has a PhD. Candace, she helped with the Obama campaign, so they know each other through those political circles. And, she's a self-made woman. She's black girl magic personified, like Candace said. And so Candace is giving her the introduction to other people. They talk about Karen and how Wendy actually met Karen 2 years ago, but Karen ignores her. So we're going to see some stuff with them this season too. Whew, I'm just running for different people, y'all. Really, this episode really didn't give me a lot until like the very end. We have the party, right? We have the party. Everyone arrives. Basically, we start off with just Ashley and, motherhood and how, the difference between Ashley and Wendy. They both had babies within like a week of each other. This is Ashley's first and Wendy's third, and how, basically by the third kid, you want to be out the door. And they talk about how basically the stuff with Charisse and Candace DeFlex. I'm sorry, I'm checking my phone. Candace DeFlex. And it immediately changes the subject to the actual party and how they haven't gone on a honeymoon yet. And they talk about, oh, you should have took the money. I'm sorry, y'all. Hang on. I have to check this text. I'm sorry, y'all. I got family in town, so literally everyone's texting, calling me. But basically, they talk about how Candace has not had a honeymoon yet. Talk about her having sex with condoms. And I'm like, girl, consummate your marriage. You've been married for over a year. And they talk about, people doing pull out. And then Wendy's like, Karen, you still have sex? Wendy ain't afraid to say stuff out loud, okay? That is me half the time. The other half, listen, I have to be given some liquor before I say stuff out loud. So I'm going to like Wendy. And then we get into the apology attempt, that I will call it. Basically, Giselle's trying to initiate an apology from Candace. Candace is the one to give an apology. Ashley airs out saying, look, I feel like we mending bridges, but I feel like you're benefiting from it more than me actually benefiting from it. And I feel like you don't take accountability for the stuff you say. Candace gets defensive about it. And it's like, Candace, you say so much shit, but you don't take accountability. And I feel like that's what caused the fight that we're going to see later in this season, because Candace knows how to poke people's buttons. I don't know why. Literally, it reminds me of last season and her vendetta towards Michael. Even though Michael has done some shady-ish, Candace has had this vendetta against Ashley. Like, hell, she said so much stuff about this woman while she was giving birth. Like, she doesn't take accountability for stuff that she says and does not apologize. And I'm just like, I would not be mad if Candace doesn't come back next season, because it's just like, it reminds me too much of Eva. Because, she would say some stuff, some shady stuff, not in the lines of Candace, but some shady stuff, and then just forget about it like the next, day or the next episode. So if Candace does not come back, then I'm okay with it, considering the stuff that went down after the fight and the tea that we're hearing about her seeking a civil suit against Monique. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't come back. I wouldn't. But anyway, this was my kind of messy review of episode 2 of The Real Housewives of Potomac. I hope you guys liked it. I promise this will be a whole better setup once I get situated in this new apartment. So anyways, your girl, peace out. My love. Have a great week. Bye.